What's going on, y'all? You're tuning in to another exciting episode of It's Just Mario. And I'm Mario Ramone, your host. And today we have a plethora of information to get out to you today. So let's get straight into it. I would like to start out the show on It's Just Mario show today. I'm talking about just current events, like the girl who got knocked out in Cleveland on the bus, the number 5 on the RTA bus in Cleveland, Ohio. That was one of those terrorist punches. It's kind of like you could tell that this bus driver must have been in the military at one point, and he got self-defense classes, and they're like, just don't let them even see you coming. Like, talk to them in their eyes and don't let them see you coming, because he was like, you going to jail, you going to jail, you going to jail. Like, who saw it coming? He didn't even see it coming. What I think happened is she went so Martyr Girl on him. Do you remember Martyr Girl? The one here in Atlanta on the subway, and she was like messing with the elderly lady. Now the elderly lady was about to give her one old uppercut as well. But I think that this young lady in Cleveland, Ohio went Martyr Girl on this bus driver, but she took it above and beyond, because sources say that she choked him and spit on him and hit him and talked about his mother, his child, and his granddaughter. And now I know he said that he would get his child, and then he said, well, hell, I'll get my granddaughter, because after taking that abuse, and we don't know what transpired, before the video footage had even started being taped. So, some evil things could have happened, and it was a heightened situation, and that was just like, okay, so just say it wasn't a bus driver. Say she did that to a police officer. Like, even if he was off duty, he may have even done the same thing. I'm not trying to be funny, because if somebody spit in your face and they choke you, if you don't get your damn hands off me, right, I'm about to go ham up in here, baby. You didn't put your hands around the wrong neck. Gonna sit down on it. You better ask somebody. See, people, they always betting on getting the wrong one. Sometimes you're going to get the right one. You just might get the right one. Ooh, please do it to Samika. I would pay money to see that, baby. You think that you've seen Mike Tyson bite somebody's ear off? She would bite their ear off and shoot their ear 3 times. Go and sit down on that. Okay. Whew. Speaking of Martyr Girl and all this, did you see the presidential debate? I was just waiting on a club bouncer to break up the fight. It was just, but I have to give peas to President Obama from the previous debate, because it takes a lot more strength to show restraints on somebody that's throwing lies on you and telling you robbed a bank. And you didn't rob a bank. You was like, I was at the picnic with my family. No, you robbed the bank. And somebody is continuously throwing lies at you, and it's not true. It takes a lot more strength and energy and power to sit there and take it in stride and just be like, it'll come out in the wash. I got it. Now, I do think that the president had to get aggressive in the second one to show I ain't no punk. Period. I'm not a wimp. I can handle foreign policies. I can handle anything that you give to me. There's been a lot of bills that I've tried to have passed, and they would not get signed by higher powers. So there's a lot of things that I have not been able to control in this presidency. Now, it's taken 8 years to get us here, so how are we going to take 4 years to get it back to at least where it was? Because sometimes the damage can be so great that it's hard to get back, okay? Just like if a plane nosedive, now you might get it back on course, but you got to kind of take it easy before you don't want the wings to break, all that trauma to it. So, okay, it takes a moment. Go on and sit down on it. All right, we're going to talk about Brandy's new CD, 211. Oh, my goodness. Now, I am a big Brandy fan, okay? I've been there with Brandy since she has done Baby, 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 Baby. Don't you know that you're so fine? Hey, remember she used to do this? Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, and then I love Full Moon. Why can't Brandy ever give me another Full Moon CD? They make part twos in movies. They make Friday the 13th part two. They make Saw part two. You can tell I like seeing movies sometimes. And they even made Still Magnolias again. Brandy, give me one more, not a Full Moon CD, but a Never Say Never CD. Never say never, and I love you, baby. Oh, Brandy gives it to us the way we like it. I love Brandy's voice. I think it is so unique. Now, Brandy can sing. Did y'all sing? Did you hear her sing At Last in her bathroom? And she gave it to you the way you like it in her bathroom. Okay? Gonna sit down on it. Now, this new CD definitely has transitioned her as an artist. It's kind of like R&B-ish electronica. A lot of different artists have tried to do this new sound, like Chris Brown being one of them. And you know, full out singing is just not acceptable anymore. And I'm not saying that I don't want to hear it. I would love to hear full out singing, like our Kelly Prices and our what's her name? Angela. Who's in R&B hip hop? You know who I'm talking about. Selena Johnson and Faith Evans. I love to hear the girls sing and give it to me the way I like it. I love to see them live. I root for them and I go and see the shows actually. So I would like to see it, but what's being put on our television and on our radio and mainstream is telling us that's just not cool anymore. Even if you think like that, you kind of got to do the Beyonce and be halfway naked, just a little bit. Take your clothes off, girl, and sing this song. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Right, put this on. Put a bathing suit on, girl. Take them clothes off. It's too hot in here. You got on them heels and this light and this hair and this makeup. Ain't you hot? Put the bathing suit on. You know that's what her stylist told her. And Beyonce's from Houston. You know she was like, a bathing suit. Okay, gonna sit down on it. Alright, so let's talk about Brandy one more time. The songs that we do like on her album 211. We love Scared of Beautiful. Wildest Dreams. Oh, I love Wildest Dreams. Wish Your Love Away. So Sick. And one of my favorites is Slower. It's like 2 minutes or so, but she gives it to me the way I like it for the beat and the way that she sings it. So we love Brandy. Okay, let's also give a shout out to Sean T from Insanity. He married his longtime lover, Scott Blocker. And so we wish them love, we wish them heaven. Also, the Houston family, they're doing a reality show on October 24th on Lifetime at 9 o'clock. So check it out. Definitely, we want to see what they are going to say about Miss Whitney. God rest her soul. We miss Whitney, and I just still cannot believe that Whitney Houston is dead. I don't think that I ever thought that I would see it in my lifetime that Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston would be dead. And we love them. We still listen to their music. We can live through that. But their family knows a different part of them. And I think that's what this reality show is going to show, the part that we may not have known about Whitney, which we think sometimes we know everything about a celebrity. But there, you know, if Whitney Houston let us see and being Bobby Brown, her with that wig on, imagine how much more real she is when she pulled that wig off and she's just laying around with her friends and family talking about, I'm gonna bust your ass. You know it. I know Whitney used to talk like that. God rest her soul, allegedly, because that's just my opinion. I do think she used to talk like that because she's before us in a beautiful gown and give me one moment in time. I'm gonna bust your ass when I'm more than I thought. And she just had the vocals of life. She wasn't no bigger than anything. She was a size 0. And we love Miss Houston. And like I said, I just can't believe that she's gone. Just love her, love her, love her. There's a book out called True Food. And it can eliminate I know a lot of times people are like, why are you always putting this down our throat? Because I just want to mix a little knowledge in there sometimes. But the book is called True Food.